right, so these questions look really similar to the quiz. I did want to mention, see how it has sodium oxide? If you make a mistake when you're writing down the formula, you'll get all of it wrong. All level gets the formula. Sometimes you don't ever get them, I don't think. So be prepared to balance charges, make them neutral. What was the molar mass?
61.9. See, I need to be partners with Jacob.
Y'all gotta be real careful.
Yeah, I did.
You got 90. You got 98.
I didn't get nothing. I copied off. So don't copy up the board, right? I'm not going to take your quiz with you tomorrow. But this is just for when you get your setup to check it. Don't look up until you're done.
We should do group and class quizzes like in physics.
No.
Yeah. Let's do group.
No.
They do group tests.
Don't care.
Oh. I'm just saying.
Is that on level physics?
Yeah.
What'd you sign up for? Honors chemistry. See, you're smart. I know you can do this. You don't need to do a group quiz because you're smart.
Yeah. I also do one in math.
All right, so you guys got this done? Have you gotten your answer? I think all the people have it. I won't spoil it. Please make sure not only are you writing the work down that you can put it into your calculator appropriately with the parentheses.
It's easy to know.
I guess anything's easy if you know what you're doing, yeah.
Well, yeah, but like, what would be hard?
This is hard. If you want to see what it looks like in the textbook,
No,
I'll show you what it looks like. It looks hard. It does.
I feel like at the end of the year I'm gonna forget how to do this.
I will.
It's okay. Alright, you guys got it? Cool. Here's the answer. Did you get that?
Yeah.
Great. Sure? Did you check?
I didn't run.
Next question.
What's the FU?
Formula units.
Oh.
This is Miss Scruggs' PowerPoint, so. No. That's not nice. Now, it was a lot of FUs, though.
Formula units, Jake.
If you put particles instead of FUs,
Yeah, you should have put particles there because they asked for particles. Oh, did you get an award or something? Aww. That's nice. Guess what? If you write down the formula for aluminum fluoride wrong,
That's right.
what is aluminum fluoride, everybody?
ALF3.
Yeah, did you get that? Are you sure?
Thanks for sharing, guys.
Be very careful with that kind of stuff.
What is?
-1. It's right beside neon, number 9.
No, I mean it's
19. You got a parent table, you got to stack them. Do you not have enough?
No, we do.
Okay. I've never sang y'all the math song.
Oh yeah, we heard it. Don't worry.
I wanna hear it. Yeah, I do. I don't like this. It's that bad. I remember what you said. very sorry.
Oh, oops. Just kidding about that last part.
That didn't exactly work.
What did you say? Say it one more time.
Oh my god.
Wait.
Whoa. It's like super broken.
Oh no, make it go away. Okay, customers. Okay, let me try it again. If I can do this twice, I hope you got it done once in the same amount of time. What was the molar mass, Quinn? 84.84. It's on the dot.
It was like 83.98.
83.9.
83.976. 976.
If you round
I didn't round it. Did you guys get this? So it should just be a little over a mole, like 1.2, 1.3. Got it? Moving on. Alright, so I want the percent of carbon, hydrogen, and oxygen. Thank you. I know, it's a lot of work. I'm sorry, I guess. No, I'm not. You know what's worse than doing a lot of work? Failing. That's exactly right. I didn't have to do this today.
Doing a lot of work,
Doing all the work.
getting it right, and still failing the test.
I mean, are you getting them right?
Yes.
Who said no? You need to help me know. I want y'all to get 100 because I tried to get the other teachers to do this and they were like, no, that's not.
Wait,
So-
what?
The ham.
What?
That's like actually.
Are you like lead? Is there like head department of like science? Or...
I'm just a no guy. But anyway,
No, but I mean at the school, is there like that top science teacher that like
this
has...
is sissy.
Oh.
It's from
Yeah, you should be like...
I'm very happy. Get busy. But I do want y'all to get the highest grade. Y'all got the highest grade out of all the classes last time.
You know what's funny?
We can use that. We can
Mr.
try it.
Gambrell brags about his class being the smartest.
Y'all are, everybody
Who is
brags about their
high
kids.
Little man syndrome.
Everybody sees they're smart.
No, it's funny because I'm little too. You didn't get the joke.
Me? My son, I didn't call that, did I? When did I do that? Oh, my son?
Yes.
Oh, yeah, I bet I did. I hope that I was like, I didn't say that to y'all, did I? Yeah, everybody calls their kids names.
So my dad makes fun of me? I knew it, honestly.
You know what his dad's name is? Mark.
Yeah, I'm a
His name
junior.
is Mark
Isn't that
Jr.
funny?
Are y'all done?
Whoa, shots fired.
Please. You can't get an 89. You'll get 100, an 80, a 60, a 40, or a 20.
Well, I'm talking about on the unit, like the test.
That's funny.
Because on the first one I got an 89, on the other one I got an 89.
Alright, so that's my setup. Hopefully, you're getting there. So here's the one for oxygen, here's the one for carbon, here's the one for hydrogen, and here's where I calculated the molar mass. tell you something, okay? Let's just pretend. Okay, I need you to say something. This is
Imaginary situation.
yes. Let's pretend that if it had the okay, this formula is given to you. But imagine it said to calculate the percent composition of aluminum fluoride, like a minute ago.
Yeah.
If you write down this and you do the percent composition, your answer will still add up to 100. So yeah, because your mass will be one of those plus one of those, and you'll take this part divided and this part divided. Your answer will still be 100. So that is always going to be 100. You got to make sure you write the formula right.
That's the keys.
Deep thoughts, Miss Freeman. But mathematically, you see what I'm saying, right?
Yeah.
Y'all got it? Still working?
Wait, so you still, would you want it to, you still want to write A, aluminum in F3?
Yes. So if you don't balance your charge and make it neutral, then your mole mass will be wrong, and then when you do your calculations, it will be wrong.
And then everything will be wrong.
Yeah. Yeah, throw that in the way. I'll give you another one. Alright, is that what y'all got? Is that what you got? Alright, here you go. Empirical formula, Max. Woo! Alright, what was, oh, you want a marker. Who wanted a marker? Here, you want purple?
I think it was planned, honestly.
Oh my gosh, this is so good.
If you don't have anything on your whiteboard yet, nope. Show your units. Show your element. I did this quiz tomorrow, and I put it so that it would have the right compounds, but wrong subscripts in case you don't show which element it is. So you'll think you're right, but you'll be wrong. So you got to show all your work the whole time. Remember how I showed you to write them all on top of each other? See how Aki's doing it? Aki, show everybody your work. Show how I showed you to put them on top of each other, boom, 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 then knock it out. Oh, it's good. So remember, percent to mass, mass to mole, divided by small, multiply to whole. If I'm looking at your paper and you don't have any units on it, I'm judging you. So you're going to take the percentages and make them grams, and then go to moles. Percent to mass, mass to mole, divide by small, multiply to whole.
So catchy.
I know, it's beautiful. I love it.
What's carbon's weight?
12.01 grams per mole.
You done CH and
Plus oxygen.
What am I doing?
9.2. Can you round that? Thank you. God.
I need that to go away. I can't write the rest of it because it will all disappear. If you're struggling with how to get started, oops, don't write that down. to make you feel better about it. I wanted to show you that's the whole problem, right? This is what in the book. This is what this one problem looks like.
You should write a book.
No.
Simplifying.
No, I don't want to. Alright, so anyway, this is a lot of work. I just wanted to point out to you that yes, this is a lot of work, but it could be so much worse. Okay. So be happy. Everything's fine.
We're so glad to have you.
C2H4O. Molecular formula. So you're going to calculate the molecular formula for C2H4O if the molecular mass is 88 grams. So this is basically the molecular mass. The molecular formula is the whole thing, and remember that empiricals are reduced down. So if it's telling you the molecular mass is 88, what are you going to have to put on the bottom of that fraction and divide by? The mass of the empirical. You did that in your homework last time, right? So, so it's like 44, right? Was this a magic trick? Did you see what I just did? So what's the molecular formula going to be then? C4 because I got to multiply by 2. H8 because I got to multiply by 2. O2. That's what you do after you divide those numbers. Okay? What's the difference between the empirical and molecular formula? This you just write out. I'll get somebody to tell me it. Did somebody say I'm confused? No? Sure? Maybe I'm just wanting to do something. If you've gotten all the questions so far right, then you can make 100 tomorrow because you've done every single kind of question. Okay. Kathy, what's the difference?
The empirical formula is like the simplified version of the model.
And the molecular formula is what?
Like the original.
What it actually is. What atoms are actually and how many there are actually in the molecule. So like glucose really has 6 carbons and 12 hydrogens and 6 oxygens. But then the reduced or the empirical has it the lowest ratio. So yeah. The MF or the molecular formula is how the molecule is actually found in nature, okay? Alright, here's another one. Which of the following have the same empirical formula? So find and identify all that have the same empirical formula. It's not really that tricky. This isn't a whole lot of work, so. You don't need a calculator at all. Write down the empirical formulas and then see which ones match. When you go from molecular to empirical, it's cool. You just reduce it down to the lowest ratio. When you go the other way from empirical to molecular, that's when you have to divide the masses and sort of work backwards. I never drink on my coffee. Yes. So excited.
I'm gonna have one like this tomorrow on quiz.
I don't know.
Maybe.
Alright, I'm looking at y'all's papers and everybody seems to have 1, 2, and 4. 6.02 times 10 to the 23rd.
You're right,
It's more.
No, it's
yeah.
close.
So, I mean,
What? I thought everything in
that's what I just said. It's a little less than this.
Oh, it's the 22nd. Yeah. Oh, I thought you meant like the whole thing.
Yeah, you gotta think about the fact that there's a ton of zeros after it, and there's one less zero. So, what did you get, Cassidy?
I got 9.41 times 10 to the 22nd.
Okay.
That makes sense. You're right.
So, you have the ability to make sure your answer is reasonable. Alright, calculate the volume taken up by 5.0 times 10 to the 24th molecules of N2O. Volume means liters, grams means mass, mass means grams. No. No.
An interruption.
Yes?
May we have Quinn to the tennis office for dismissal?
Sure.
Thank you.
Quinn, this will be on the internet, so if you want to watch the rest of it. But those include. If you're going to tell me some magical stuff that you did in your calculator, then just show you how to use the baby program. Okay. I'll be your
I got the same answer.
Listen. If you feel good about it, you do that. But like,
Just from one of the rest. Because it was like, I just divided 6.82. I found the, how many times 2 point, whatever, I can't read it now.
There's a way to do it quicker than this. You just gotta mention that.
did you see how fast I did it though?
Yeah, but it's like, cause I was trying to do it the way you were doing it, but then I messed up and I just got it.
That was a coincidence. It's not a replicable. You want to make 100, or do you want to just have a crapshoot tomorrow? Like, which one? Alright, Casey, you ready? Have you started on this one yet? Ready, go. Use your way.
What? I have to do it.
Okay, I'll give you a 5-second head start.
Casey, you're going to lose.
Okay, whatever. Here, I'll erase it. 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, 3 Mississippi, 4 Mississippi, 5 Mississippi.
Oh, you were so much faster. You did the same amount.
Oh,
Not even.
yeah. Let's see here. I thought Wilson told me that. Honestly.
Hand on your shoulder.
Shut up.
Yeah, I'm not, it's not worth it.
It doesn't work.
It doesn't work.
What?
I don't remember what I did. I just remember that I had written it down.
Yeah, and then she like stared at me.
You're welcome. Save your grade.
Oh, I know.
If you got your way, you got it too.
Bye, Quinn.
Out of 1,000. You done? It's okay. Thank you for asking, but there's really no fast way. If there was a fast way, I would have showed you. Okay, so how are we doing on this one? Feeling good about yourself? Got it.
Wait, Miss Freeman, you know how teachers make their own like tests, or maybe they take them from somewhere, but do they usually take them before they give them to the class?
We did. We took them, and like I said, we took them like 4 times to get the fake answers.
Do you guys take like the unit test though?
Most of the time.
Has anyone made like a really bad grade that was a teacher?
No. Alright. Aluminum, nitrogen, and oxygen. Ready to go. Be careful. Yeah, that molar mass is going to be a lot. Good thinking. You smart. 16 times 10 is 160. Minus 16 is 154. Yeah.
I know all the freaking maths.
Exactly. Like I'm
Yeah,
starting to
I
memorize.
told you, you memorize it because we've done the same thing
Yeah.
like all day.
And for the last 12 years. I've taught this lesson since you were like 2.
Since I was how old?
2 or 3. How old are you?
16.
3.
I turn 16 next September.
Huh?
You've been teaching for 13 years.
You do math, good job.
I did this without a calculator. Is that right?
Yes. If you round it, if you round it all the way up, it'd be 213 without the
212.994.
Oh, okay. So maybe did I have a different molar mass than you somewhere?
I didn't use 16. I used 15.99.
I told you to round it to 2 decimal places. So 2 decimal places is 16.
I don't know.
You didn't do non-oxygens, did you?
I did 6.
So guess what?
Bro,
If you don't do non-oxygens, your answers will still add up. Your answers will still add up to 100
Yeah.
because you're still doing parts divided by your whole.
Yeah.
Just can't do
How about the
that.
like percents? If it's 1% off, but we still made
It's multiple choice, sweetheart.
Oh, alright, cool. Yeah, you could get like really freaky on that.
That's not how I don't. I mean, I'm
I
not.
feel like multiple choice screws me over way more than like just writing out the answer.
No, definitely not.
Yes, it does. They make it way harder, dude.
Multiple choice makes it easier.
No, it doesn't.
We didn't make it way harder, dude.
They do.
It makes it yours easier.
No, because then you start second guessing yourself.
Oh,
Definitely
oops.
not, because it's a free answer and you don't know how to do it. You're like, I
Thank you.
It's like, I'll get my work easier. Multiple choices definitely
It will.
Alright, is that what you guys got as far as the setup? Did you get these numbers? Y'all know how to figure out. Somebody in first period did 3 aluminums. No, not in the parentheses. Okay, 3 and then 9. Multiply, just like in math class. So, does anybody need me to go over this? No.
Nope.
That's the answer.
Do you have to put the
Yeah, do we have?
point, or can you just put like 13%?
It's multiple choice, but it's always better to give. I always just give 2 decimal places, and honestly, there's a skill that I haven't taught you because the other chemistry teachers didn't really want to do it. And it's kind of a pain in the butt. It's called significant figures, and there's like a rule to how you give decimals.
That is so